Okay. Welcome everybody to the Point of View with Moss Peaches. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Moss Peaches. And today we got our special guest, G-Way or No Way. Hey! And then we got 6'5" Mirror. He's 6'5" in real life. Okay. That's what he said. I haven't met him in real life, but that's what he said. I believe him. He looks kind of tall. Today we're going to be going over some of today's celebrity news and gossip and pop trends and so on and so forth. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to all of my viewers. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. All right. So you guys know I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I do all those social media outlets. Well, there is an older lady named Grandma Holla. I'm not sure if you guys have heard the news yet. Grandma Holla is an older lady that talks so much trash. She TikTok famous. She says she's gonna be like Whitney Houston and all that good stuff. But Reese over the last yesterday, actually, she passed away. Her granddaughter had made announcements on Instagrams. People were saying that, oh, you know what I mean? She's dead already, and that wasn't the case. She just passed yesterday morning at 5 a.m. in her sleep. So if you guys don't know, I can't really post her stuff on here, but she be cussing. She was cussing folk out and carrying on. She was really, really, really funny. So shout out to her granddaughters and her kids and all those people that was supporting her with her, career. She's like, I'm famous. She said, I'm famous like Beyonce and Jay-Z. So yeah, that's what she felt. So shout out to Grandma Holla's family. Also in news, I did find out more information. Last week I told you guys about I can't think of his name. The rapper Big Shar. I think I want to say his name is Scar. I think his name is Scar. He was signed to Gucci Mane's label, and he accidentally overdosed on some medication. Okay, let's just say that he OD'd on medication, and the brother passed away. So Gucci Mane was supposed to have been funding the funeral, but the wife and the Gucci Mane's wife and his sister, the boy young man's sister, got into a verbal altercation about who was supposed to be doing what and all this old good stuff. Come to find out, Gucci Man's wife sent $10,000 to the funeral home instead of giving it to the family. The family was like, it was 65,000 for the funeral. Gucci Man's wife wanted the chains back. So sometimes these women be starting mess and making it bigger than what it is. But respectfully, the young man lost his life, and the family thought that being signed and all that good stuff, that would make this man, at least cover the funeral and stuff. That's street code. Like if you're from the streets and I got you on and we own, I'm gonna look out for your family. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the sister said the chain not going nowhere. They keeping it. It's a family heirloom now. Her brother gone. All right, right? That was a lot. Shout out to everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Point of View with my speeches. All right, so I did cover that Flavor Flav. Did I tell y'all that Flavor Flav gonna have? I'm sorry, I get them confused. Did I tell y'all that Lil Boosie is gonna have Flavor Flav play his father in his new movie? And he said it's because people kept saying he paid 20K on the funeral though. She only showed receipts for 10,000. Say less. I mean, Rello, 10,000. That was all the receipts was. All the receipts she had. She didn't have two $10,000 receipts. She said the flowers and obituaries cost more than 10,000. So I'm just saying. All right. So Flavor Flav is gonna have be Lil Boosie's dad in this upcoming movie, right? In this upcoming movie, right? And they said because Flavor Flav and him look so much alike. I ain't gonna hold you. One time I was watching a reel and I'm like, dang, Flavor Flav look a little young today. It wasn't even him. It was Lil Boosie. Respectfully. I mean, they sound different. When he opened his mouth, you could tell that, okay, that's Lil Boosie because he talking it's not yeah, boy, it's not none of that. All right. So shout out to them. Also, also in the news, I don't know if y'all laughed at it. Like I laughed at it when I seen it. When did I get this? Yeah, I got this on Friday. All right, so this is Tory Lane's alleged mugshot, right? We all know Tory Lane. I was following the story last year about him allegedly shooting Meg the Stallion. Well, he did, and that's his mugshot. They call it the high school yearbook mugshot. The man is, listen, he's facing time. He don't care what he looked like on the picture. Like, that don't have nothing to do with him. Breathe, 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 breathe. All right, so that's Trey Song. I mean, not Trey Songs. Tory Lanez. In other news, y'all, these are some of the topics that I feel like I need to give my point of view on. All right, Trey Songz is in the news for assaulting a young man and a young woman in a New York nightclub. Now, rumor has it that 50 Cent banned Trey Songz from coming to his club because Trey Songz went in there and turned over all the tables. He was flipping tables. He was dragging females by their head and punched some guy in the Nduba Alenga or whatever you call it. He punched him, right? So now he has all these assault charges against him. I think Brother Man is spiraling out of control. Trigger Man needs to keep his hands to himself. Right? That's the first thing he needs to do. Keep his hands to himself. And speaking of Trey Songz, I had to piggyback off of this one. Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, was in the news again talking about how she doesn't have that many bodies in the industry. She says she's only dated a few guys. Now I didn't know this child was only 26 years old. For a 26-year-old, her body count is kind of high. And I do remember her dating Sean Combs Jr. or Jordan or Jason Combs, the young one that looked just like Puffy. She was dating him first, and then she started dating Puffy, and then she left both of them alone, realizing that there's something genetically wrong with those two brothers. So she moved on to the dude from Michael B. Jordan from Wakanda. It was a couple of people she moved through there. But now the dude that he hangs out with, that's who Lori's been seen with. Lori Harvey gets around a lot. I put it in the chat, in my group chat. If you guys didn't get a chance to read the story, hit me up. I'll share that with y'all. But Lori Harvey got some bodies, all right? Also, we got other news. I'm going to switch it up. We got Dr. Dre sold his music. He's in talks of selling his music catalog for $200 million. $200 million. Like Dr. Dre needs $200 million. I'm telling y'all, if y'all got music coming out anytime soon, make sure you guys get it digitally recorded and sell it online. Because like Prince did years and years and years ago, before some of y'all was even born, he sold his music online. I think the days in the life of CDs and all that stuff has been past, but this just solidifies it. They're going to sell their music to a streaming service, and they're going to sell it to you that way. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can just get their money, some more money off of the old stuff that they already sold. So Dr. Dre is selling his catalog for $200 million. Welcome to the Point of View with Mas Peaches. I'm your girl, Mas Peaches. And if any one of my guests are here right now, ready to box up, go ahead and box up. I'm going to continue to tell y'all the tea because it's about to go up. Now, I know I said I don't talk about tag tea and all that stuff, right? Well, I lied. Okay? Unless it's somebody that's streaming on the app and it's some tea about them. All right, so I just posted this in the Point of View with Peaches shade room. Just Brittany, our girl Just Brittany, I think she's a sweet girl. Just Brittany and this guy here, Tim Bay. Tim Bay is hilarious. Okay, wait, he cussing. Tim Bay is a comedian and he does a lot of this Instagram stuff. He does live shows and stuff like that. This man was livid. He said, just Brittany and Bobby Lights played him. They ghosted him. They were supposed to do a show. They were supposed to come in, and they did not, and nobody responded. Well, Tim Bay spilled the tea. He said, "You are my blood cousin, Just Brittany. You know better than to stand me up like that, and you only got one time to do it. I'm done." So I think he uncousined her. Can you do that? Can you uncousin somebody? That he mad. Okay. Tim Bay threw her in under the bus and drove right on top of her forehead and said, "You fraudulent. I can't believe you did that. Who do you think you are? I had people waiting outside for you and you didn't even show up." So if y'all see Just Brittany, tell her to call her cousin back and just be a little bit more apologetic. You know, you got to be punctual. All right, so we got both of my guys here, and I'm going to have both of y'all in the box because I want to, period. All right, we got Gway. No way. We got five meremere. He's 6'5" in real life. Jamila, I see you. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the Point of View. This is y'all first time, huh?
Yep.
Yep, this sure
You
is.
know, it ain't nothing like the first time. Oh, this
Hey,
ain't that kind of
First
show, right?
time.
hey.
Yeah.
Hey, salute, salute, salute. Welcome. So, G-Way, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell these people when you stream what you got going on real quick.
If y'all don't know me, you can get to know me. It's your boy G Way or No Way. Y'all can catch me tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Hood Feud. Also Tuesday, you can catch me with Gin and Juice on Cut the Beat at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also check out my new show Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Battle of the Zodiacs. Thursday, I'm on Getting Lit. Friday is Club G Way at 9. And Saturday, I'm with Gin and Juice again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. So make sure y'all hit the fave, pull up. There's something going on every night.
Oh, I'm glad I caught you on your day off.
Yeah, you got me on my day off. It's NFL day, so it's my day off.
6'5", mirror. He's 6'5" in real life, y'all. Go ahead and tell the people about
I
yourself,
want
sir.
it. Like, damn, G-Way, do you sleep, bruh? Um,
Uh,
I'm 6'5" mirror. Streamer on tag. I stream most mornings, sometimes at night. I got a show on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, How Times Change, going over social norms of past, present, and future. And yeah, that's it. We're here.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, gentlemen, I did add you guys to the tea sipping room where we spilled all the tea on celebrity news, gossip, and things of that nature. And this is where you guys get a chance to like pull up the topic, whatever it is you guys want to talk about. Let's talk about it. I want to hear your point of view. And we'll start with Mirror because you look like you've been studying some stuff and you got some stuff. Why it look like you got something on your mind though? He like,
I was
yeah.
just, hey, look, man, I was just focusing my eye water a little bit. I was crying about something I was watching. But
Oh,
uh, I was looking at mugshots, because there's famous mugshots out there. Tory Lanez, he doesn't have the only mugshot where he's smiling. There's plenty of people that were smiling in their mugshots. But I posted a video or a post on TikTok recently, smiling and saying Tory Lanez, So we was gonna go see how that is.
it just
Yeah.
looks like I don't know. It just looks like
But
yearbook.
I
hey,
like a
when I
yearbook
seen that,
picture.
I don't know if you got, you talked about Dr. Dre a little bit. I don't know if you remember that picture of Dr. Dre when he was the doctor in the back in the day when he was like that. That kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Hey,
Leave that boy alone. He already about to do time. Um, the family accepted Megan's apology and all that other good stuff. So he gonna go
Now
to
they want
jail. We
Rock
gonna forget
Nation's
about
head.
him. Yeah, we gonna forget about him like everybody else.
and
We're
we
not
did.
gonna be
Already
screaming. We're
did.
not gonna be screaming free Tory in about 20 years
Nah,
when he eventually
nah,
get out.
You
So
know,
definitely not.
respectfully, the only one that said free Tory is his dad. That's it.
no,
That's all.
well, there's lots of people online talking about free Tory too, but at the same time, there's always gonna be somebody that's gonna say free you. You know.
Yeah, of
There-
course. All right, so we got that. I want to throw this little thing out there real quick. Kanye allegedly got married this weekend, right? He married some architect lady. Her name is hold on. I got her name right here. Bianca Censor. She's an architect. And it's crazy to me because I know Kanye and Kim ain't together no more. But why he go marry a duplicate? She looked just like which one is Kim?
Hey, look.
Dang, they
Which one
do
is
look
Kim?
just alike.
Hey,
That
people
part.
people do stuff like that. Look at Nick Cannon. All his baby mamas look alike,
Except for that one.
except for that one.
She looked like me.
Yeah,
She she looked like
she looked
me.
like she go to the swap meet on a Saturday. I'm just saying.
Right. Like she get her nails done and they be all like the two pinkies be different colors. For sure.
Mm.
I know that. I feel it in my spirit. All right. G Way, what's your point of view on some of the topics that we just covered? And I know it's some more in there. Uh,
What it was the Anthony Taylor and the Idris joint. Yo, I thought they was just finna break out and just tongue each other down as close as
Right.
they was. I'm
they
talking about it
was
right here. I'm like, yo, you might well just kiss that brother, dog.
You know what? I seen it and I was gonna do a reaction to it, but I'm like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Find out what's going on, right? Because it was like they was just. I mean, he could have just kissed him in the mouth. I don't
Might as
know
well. He might
who's
as
gonna
well.
win, but the
Might as
young
well.
man said he gave all the ladies his hotel room number and told them after he beat old boy up, y'all come up to his room. My question is, what happens if he get beat up? Then what do? We go to his room and what?
They're gonna put some ice packs on him,
Right. Put him
Yeah,
ice
because
him up.
Hmm.
I really thought that they was doing like a Jodeci skit or something like that. I promise you. Because I was like, what is this about? Like, come on, I already did the basketball clip. This one. Here it is. Time I close my eyes.
Oh, we better not press it.
Feeling
We
so
better not press it.
horny.
Oh, we better press
I
it.
can't get you out of me. See what the internet do? You see what the internet do? You see what the internet do?
Too
Man,
close, man. You're too close.
my grandma always say the internet the devil.
It
I'm a
is. It
believer.
is. It really is. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank you guys for pulling up. It's your girl, My Speeches. It's the point of view of My Speeches. We got G-Way, No Way in the box. We got 6'5" Mere in the box. He is really 6'5" in real life. We going over some of today's hot topics and some of the celebrity news that ran across my lap today. All right, so Steven Tyler. I'm not sure if you guys remember him. Steven Tyler, the Walk This Way dude. You know,
Yeah.
Aerosmith. All right. Well, Steven Tyler is being brought up on new charges of assault. Apparently, he and this young lady were dating. He was, all right, let me start from the beginning. When he first met the young lady, he was in his 20s. She was 16. He went to her parents and got permission to be her guardian. And you all know he R. Kelly'd her after that. All right. So after that, the young lady, was pregnant by him and he didn't want the baby. So he actually sent somebody there to set the house on fire.
Hmm.
Right?
Oh
So
wow.
she ended up, getting rid of the kid or whatever. And now she's bringing up charges on him. Do y'all think, because California don't have no statute of limitations, right?
They
Do
don't.
y'all think that it's right for women to wait 20, 40 years, 50, well, 40, 50 years down the line to bring up charges on someone? You know what I mean? Because if it had been a regular
Right.
person, he'd have been in jail. But because he has a celebrity status, you know what I mean? Some people be like, okay, I'm not gonna mess that up because then the whole world's gonna hate me. But now he's in his late 70s, I think. I don't know how. Ziggy, how old is Steven Tyler? What's your point of view on that, y'all? G-Way, what's up?
I feel like it's messed up because it's just like, okay, like you sitting around one day, 30 years later, like, man, I'm broke. I'm about to lose my house. They about to take my car. You know what? I remember that he did touch my breast about
Right.
25 years ago. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy what people would do for money these days. Man,
That's
that
true.
is so crazy to me. That is
That's true.
mind blowing. That is
It is.
completely
It
mind blowing to
is.
me.
Mimir, what's your point of view?
I feel like if an artist is doing stuff, you need to blow the whistle early. Why are we sending artists to jail when they're like damn near out of this world? You know what I'm saying? Like why are
Citizens.
we waiting? Why are we waiting 40 years until their career done to send them to jail?
Right.
Look at
Right.
look at Bobby Schmurder. You know, he went to jail, came back, and he was still dancing. That hat
Right.
never fell
You
down or
know,
nothing, but he was still dancing. You know, plenty of artists go to jail and they come back stronger. So let them go do them couple years,
Right.
do that little
but that's when
time.
they're in their 20s, though. This man is like, I know he was
That's
saying
what I'm
age
saying.
no
That's
more.
what I'm saying. Go do it early. Do it early. He old.
They
They're
want to
not
wait
gonna
till
convict that man. They're gonna send him to a nursing home.
You know
right
what?
or to a VH1 reality show.
Yeah, or
That
that.
too. That too.
You
That
see the
too.
you see the jails they put them in. It's like
Right.
summer camp.
For
That's
real.
true. That's true. But Uncle Bill did his time in his late 70s.
Now he going on tour. He said, "I need some of that money back."
Right. He trying to recuperate.
I
All
cannot
right, he
with
gonna
you.
come out with a special now. Y'all gonna be like, Bill gonna get a Netflix deal.
You
Right.
know
That's
what?
his next.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. If it came on Netflix, I will watch. but I'm not gonna purchase a ticket to go see old Drop the Pill Bill. You dig? I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do
I
it.
wonder if they putting money on the books for surviving R. Kelly.
They, you
They
know
made
what?
all that money off of him. They should be putting money on his books.
For
Y'all
real,
killing
they really
me.
should.
Put some money on that man books.
You see, he put out an album
Right, and they took
telling
that
the
off.
whole story.
How long was that album on the market? 2 hours?
2
30
hours.
minutes?
2 hours.
15
Yep,
minutes?
that's it. That's it. It was done. Yeah. See, my thing is this. I know that R. Kelly is talented. I'm not gonna hold you. When I'm in the shower, I listen to it, right? When I'm around friends, I mute it. I act like nothing. Unless they turn up, then we all go turn up. But respectfully, I have daughters. So I'm like, okay. But it's not that I want to cancel R. Kelly. It's just that in my head, I'm thinking of the video I saw. Like, oh, that's what that means. Seem like you're ready. Okay.
Seems
You
like
know.
you ready.
Yeah, you can't think of it in that nasty way.
Yeah, I can't even be like, I can't feel romantical
No more.
with
Yeah,
the
R. Kelly
with
now.
ours. No, got put
Seems
on
like
I
Gerald.
don't
Put
know.
on
He
Gerald.
got you thinking about all artists' music. Meet me in the champagne room and
Well,
and all that
but you
kind of
know what?
stuff.
I'm gonna say this
Hotel
because
lobby.
Elvis Presley married Priscilla Presley when she was like 12 or something like that, or 9 or something.
I ain't
Either
talking about
way,
that.
you know what I mean? And I think that's another one. Jimmy Lee Lewis or somebody like that married his cousin. But their music is still they're legends. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give R. Kelly a little bit of slack, and I'm gonna listen to him tonight as I write my
Speaking of Elvis
source.
Presley, didn't Lisa Marie Presley pass away?
She did. Lisa Marie passed away. She had a heart attack and passed away. They were saying that her son, Elvis' grandson, shot himself 2 years ago, committed suicide 2 years ago. And she's like 9 years older than her dad was when she passed away. So they was like, ever since her son passed away, she been like jacked up during COVID. He did that. So she had a heart attack, but they were saying that the heart attack was caused by the medication she was taking. So that's still under wraps. You know how those autopsies be real quick. Hey, Jamila, I see you. All right, wait a minute. We got Jamila Joy. She didn't hopped in the box. Here we go.
They'll sue the pharmaceutical company and they'll just change the name of the medicine.
Look at she got her team.
She
Oh
15.
man. Jamila Joy, welcome to the live, y'all. Listen, she hop in on rare occasions when it's some tea to be sipped. Okay, sis, what's going on?
Hey, point of view. Hey, Mir 665. In real life, Gway, always on the highway. Moss Peaches, respectfully, you got some point of views over here. I felt like, I just needed to I need to upgrade the balance of femininity on the show because there was a lot of masculinity going on over here. So I'm letting you know I'm here. I just was tagging myself in, so whenever I can get on whatever. But I just was letting you know I'm here. Okay, I'm here. Point of view, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. And you are an original tea sipper, so I know you had a chance to scroll through the chat. What's your point of view about Grandma Holla? Because you knew who she was, right?
Grandma Holla. Listen, I'm gonna do some. You know what? I'm gonna do a couple of her things in memory of her because she was just like I just gravitate to her. I don't know if you haven't experienced her, look her up. Like she said, she did use the cuss words or whatever, but
A lot.
it was just her being honest. She was honest. There's this one clip that her daughter said, she was going through chemo, right? And her granddaughter said, Grandma, there's some other ways you might not have to do chemo. You could go a holistic route. And she turns to the other person and said, what did she say? She said, holistic. Listen, I ain't no hoe and I ain't no listic. So she was just naturally comedic. I'm thankful that the granddaughter and the family shared her with us because it reminds me of family members. And when they get to a certain age, they just don't. They have zero. And you know what I'm gonna say. They,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say cares. I'm gonna say cares. I'm gonna say cares. They have zero cares, and they're just really honest. And she was just a treasure. And I'm thankful and grateful that they shared her. So yeah, I shed a tear, because it was sentimental. She reminded me of a family member in real life.
Yeah, me too, me too. My mom actually acts like that uh, way before it was even okay to do it. You know, I'm like, Mama, you're
Right.
embarrassing me. You can't cuss out everybody. Come on. She said, when you turn a senior citizen, you can cuss out everybody. Don't nobody say nothing. And speaking of holistic, this young lady, she's an influencer. Her name is Carly Ray.
So today was a dream come true.
She
I
opened
officially
up.
launched my own strain in cookies on Melrose in LA. Something I've always dreamed of.
She opened up her own line of cookies, cannabis.
No, I'm going
Shout out
there.
to the young entrepreneurs out there. Her name is Carly. Is it Carly? What is it? I think her
Boy, Lorraine.
Corley Ray. I don't know half of these influencers, but I do know when the stuff hit my desk that it's something. Whenever it's tweetable
Yes.
or it's going to be on Instagram or something like that, I'm definitely going to find out the tea. Well, she opened up her own. She has her own strand along with other hip hop artists that have gone into the cannabis industry. Now,
Yeah, I
my
like
thing
it.
is, cannabis is very lucrative. It's very, very. Whoopi Goldberg is into cannabis. So, what's your point of view, G-Way, about celebrities coming out with their own strands? Do you
It,
think
it,
that it's just like a marketing scheme, or they're gonna
I
be in
believe,
it? Yeah.
I believe it's smart. It's so much money being made in the cannabis market right now. It's a great investment. I mean, if you had any money to put to the side or invest in those stocks, oh yeah, you definitely making some good money.
I started
Definitely
to.
making some good
I
money.
started to. I
For real.
invested
You
on my
gotta
own.
you gotta catch some dispensaries early, especially if like the state just turned, what I'm saying, legal or something like that. Yeah, definitely. It's
Mhm.
definitely a good investment. I know the fruit friends that invested in that early. Mad I
Here,
didn't get in, but it's okay.
right.
It's okay.
Like Microsoft. Like I didn't get it on that. Mir, what's your point of view on the celebrities in the cannabis industry?
Um, I support anybody who supports themselves. Good branding. I love the cookie merch. It's a good idea. The only thing I don't like about it is it does say cookies, so it does attract children. But besides that, it's a good move for a lot of people, and they can't stop us because that's all it took was it went from the streets to they went federal. So it's like you wanted to get it off the streets, but then you just compromised and figured out how we can all profit from it. So it definitely gives a lot of people who have a green thumb opportunity to go into farming. It gives it does a lot of jobs, not just from the facilities. They got warehouses. They got it gives you an opportunity too. If you're good at graphic designs, you can create packaging for different strands. It opens up a lot of opportunity. The only thing I said is I don't like how they market it because then kids could be like, oh, I like cookies, Cookie Monster holding a cookie. I'm walking around with a cookie sweater.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's the only
that's
thing I
true.
got about say about cookies.
That's true. Big facts. Big facts. See. Jamila, what's your point of view? I know you don't participate in the herbal lessons, but I mean, you should have a point of view on this, right?
Listen, I appreciate the inclusivity of the point of view with Mars people. I
Just a
appreciate
cup
you
for me.
including me with that because my point of view on that um herbal essence has been around since the beginning of time. If you understand what I'm saying, they've been doing deals with a smoking a treaty from the beginning of time. And so, if you look back through history on things that was illegal that became legal and became very profitable, it was also profitable for businesses to get in on it. Now, the businesses they don't want to let you know they was doing it when it was illegal, but
Mm.
they were definitely there to sign up when it became legal so they continue their profit. Prime example, cigarettes. At one point, cigarettes was illegal. To chew on tobacco, illegal. Government got in and said, hey, we can tax this. We can make a lot of money, player. Hey, we need some money. And so it became legal. Alcohol was illegal. You had people that was doing what is it, corn liquor, and they had all those kind of
Moonshine.
things back in the day. And then they began to, like, be in control of it, the government. So I think this is the next wave of the government getting ready to move in. Probably more places are going to open up, and like G-Way say, it's going to be beneficial to get in on the beginning stages if you can. Like I had some friends in DC that got in on the early cannabis because the mayor was lit from the beginning, honey.
Baby, come on.
Hmm.
Come on
so
Tell them
my so,
again.
so
Tell them
so I would
again.
say if it's profitable and it's not going to be harmful, then do it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
that part for
Thanks.
everybody. All right, you guys, welcome to the point of view with Moss Peaches. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Moss Peaches. We got G Way and No Way. We got 6'5" Mirror. He's 6'5" in real life. We got Sister Jamila Joy down there sipping on this hot tea we got going on today. We do this each and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So listen, this is some more tea that I've seen in there. Okay, it's not necessarily tea, but I don't like talking about Lil Baby. Is it Lil Baby or is it
Little
the Baby?
baby.
It's two
Which
of
one?
them.
Which
It's two
which
of
one
them.
was
Two.
wearing the
It's
diapers?
it's really one's good and one's bad, pretty much.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Facts.
one
Little
of them
little
was
ba-
wearing
little
diapers
little
as a
baby
grown
little
man.
baby's the angel and the baby is sitting on the other shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was a killer.
Respectfully, I'm from Virginia, so not too much
Uh
on the
oh.
baby. Hello.
Nah.
The baby is the diaper dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the baby. Okay, not him. The other one. Lil
Little
baby.
baby.
Lil baby reached out and purchased his sneaker plug with a nice fat diamond chain, right?
Oh,
Respect.
how
The
nice
guy
of
said
him.
he never had anything that blinged out before in his life. He looked out for him. He told him I wanted you to wear it. He appreciated him, so on and so forth. I just want to know this. Are we still buying jewelry and not
Yeah.
property? Are we still blinging out? That's the
Shouldn't he
thing.
No.
have asked for a house?
Shoot.
No, but I did run across I forgot which girl that was. Her boyfriend, it was her boyfriend's birthday, and he was a big rapper, and she bought him property in the Dominican Republic. She was like, "I'm not buying you no chain. I'm not buying you this." I mean, it's probably not habitable, but she bought him, some property in the Dominican Republic. So when he wants to go on vacation, he has that. I think that was brilliant.
Right.
Some even when Common and Tiffany Haddish were dating, she was like, "No, I don't want no ring. Buy me a duplex. Buy me an apartment complex. I don't want that." I just know that it's our responsibility, us, this generation that's mixed up into here, to make sure these kids are investing their money wisely, like y'all said. Invest your money wisely, make it make sense. But I mean, I guess it's his money; he can do what he want to do. That's just my thing. I just couldn't figure out why he would spend all that money on somebody that sell him shoes. That's all. That's my thing. I'm like, are
Right.
we
You
still
already.
doing this? I thought that Puffy and what's his name, Master P, and all those people set the standard. Like, okay, you guys should do this. Invest your money. E40 said, don't buy $85,000 car before you buy a house. So I don't know if they're not listening.
I say that.
Oh, they do. All right.
Well,
So
I'm trying
tomorrow
to be
is
away for the fellas though on that one.
Yeah, that's true. We're miles away from that one. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and the city of brotherly love took it upon themselves to create this sculpture. I can't really see what they was trying to do there, but I
They
guess it's
they
the
they trying
hug.
to make it pretty much is a hug. They trying to recreate the embrace.
Embrace.
Right,
Right. Right.
of
Right.
them.
Um,
So tell me, when did you learn about Martin Luther King? Did you learn about him in school? Did you learn about him?
School. Definitely was
How
in
old were
school.
you? Were you young?
Probably like 11,
Oh,
10.
okay.
Yeah, I
Mirror,
was a
mirror,
little
did
youngin.
you? Yeah, yeah. I mean, but did they go in depth, or they just said he had a dream and this is what it was?
Oh, they just gave you the sugar down version when you first hear. He had a dream. He stood up there and gave the speech. That's about it. You got to go dig
Yeah,
a little deeper to find out what Martin was really about. Because Martin was
right.
getting around these streets.
He
Shh,
was. He
don't
was
tell
outside.
nobody. I'm telling you, way outside.
He was outside. Mirror, mirror. When did you first hear your first story about Dr. Martin Luther King?
I would say from when I could hear, because I've actually had grandparents and aunties and uncles that participated in marches. So
Nice.
we used to hear about it all the time. So we'd get the stories. We would run home and be like, "Look, they told us about Martin Luther King," and I tried to tell them. They would get in trouble in school for telling them stuff that off the books stuff about the marches, you know. But yeah, I've been hearing about them my whole life, pretty much.
Period. Period. Jamila, what about you?
Yeah, it was early on. I'm a little bit more older than some of the guys on this show, but it was during a time where actually it meant something. We were proud to be black, and the teachers took it upon themselves. Nobody didn't have to tell them to decorate their rooms. They decorated it, the hallways. They got us involved in different projects. So I got to be honest with you, maybe kindergarten, first grade, when it first came up, and you get to know it later on as you're growing. But definitely, I was in a predominantly black school, so it was a little bit more liberal to be able to share it. I do know that sometimes if you're in a mixed school or predominantly white school, it may have been shared a little bit more sugar free. I noticed as a mother that they weren't really doing Black history on the level that we receive Black history, and so I brought it upon myself to teach my son personally. So that's my point of view on that perspective. I know it's changed and shifted with the way the communities and the schools are set up now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because I believe my stepbrother, he was 15 when he had to do like an essay. I'm like, well, you don't know nothing about it. He was like, yeah, I was supposed to write about it, but I don't really know that much. Only what they tell us in school. Man, when I tell you I broke that dude down, we went to go see Malcolm X. We went to go see all of the movies that he needed to see so that way he could understand where and why he marched and why he did what he did and why he lost his life. So
Yeah.
he's well equipped now. I think he's a little woke now. He half sleep, but he woke now. So that's one thing. I'm proud of that. So yeah, tomorrow, thank goodness I'm off work tomorrow, and I'm not going to no parade or nothing like that. But I'm wearing all black. All right, Steve
Okay.
Harvey. Steve Harvey has the rights to. He just got bought the rights to Family Feud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
shout out to him.
Yeah, so shout out to him. Speaking of influential folk, and also Jennifer Hudson got signed up for season 2, and Sherry Shepherd got picked up for season 2 and
Yeah.
3. Now, there's a lot of
Oh,
black
yeah.
excellence going on right now. Do you think right now we're a little bit closer to Martin Luther King's dream, or are we still a little bit further away? Jamila, I see that moving.
We taking baby steps. We still taking
it's
baby
it's
steps.
stu- it's some steps. It's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes. Um, like things that you want to support that you're like, oh man, I'm doing it for my people, and our people are not even behind it. Hello.
No. Yeah.
It's sensationalized, but with them doing stuff that's quote unquote black, and then the people that are producing it are not. So it's not going to the communities that it needs to reach to, and we're being marketed, which is goes back to slavery when we were being marketed. So I think we have to stay on a level of wokeness. Are we better than where we were? But we still have a ways to go.
I can respect that. Mirror, give it to me.
I feel like we're definitely getting having a lot more positive images of black people being successful these days. I would say that it looks like we're doing more ownership, and black businesses are definitely on the high. But behind every company, it's always the man. We don't know what his color is, or do we? But
Right.
we've always been marketed it. We from
Right.
sports, TV, all that. We're a good image, and we're going to be put out there because we produce the best image to the world and the best content to the world.
Right.
So
Right.
until we completely start getting a hold of the backside of business, that's when we'll be more successful. Right now, we stepped out of bed and put our slippers on, but we ain't got up
Mhm.
yet.
Yeah, we ain't got up yet. We ain't running yet. We ain't walking yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Hmm.
know what? G-Way, let me find out you had a dream too. He said we.
Man, I
It
have
sounded like he
dreams
was
all
gonna
the
go
time.
into
Have dreams all the time.
it. It sounded like he was about to get right into it. He said, "We ain't woke
Right,
yet.
right in.
Hey, look,
Yes,
kid.
Limit Rock landed on us. Listen." All right,
Stand up
so
for your rights.
right, exactly. So there is a lot of people that I'm sure Dr. King is turning over in his grave about. What y'all think about Jamila? Go on, tell me how you feel about Kanye and his new alleged wife. We ain't got no we ain't got no certificate in the mail. I ain't got
I'm
no.
waiting on the receipts. Okay. I'm here. I'm sitting. I'm sidelined. I'm waiting on the receipts because no, y'all don't want to deal with this, but the man does that deal with being brilliant and mental health issues at the same time. Okay. So he goes missing, and all of a sudden he's married. We haven't seen no proof. I haven't seen pictures. You know, call me conspiracy theory, but something ain't adding up to me.
Yeah.
So
he
if
always
if
did
if
that.
if it's true, I'm just not sure. I will have to get some more information on that Moss piece, but my point of view is I'm gonna wait on the receipts on that one.
As you should, as you should. I do believe that Kanye has been quiet for a minute, and I think that I like him better when he's quiet because that means he's somewhere thinking. Hopefully, he's somewhere thinking of a master plan how to get that bill back. You dig? He trying to get that billionaire status back because he didn't talk so much trash to people. He told the people at Old Navy, "You guys are useless." All you got, Amber Crummy and Fish, everybody. He went to the people door and they turned the man away. He is planning his return. Y'all better watch out for Yeezy. He coming after y'all. He coming after y'all with the vengeance. I promise you. All right. So there was one more story. Oh, Jamila, I want to get your point of view on Lori Harvey. She said she never dated father and son before. She tried to play it like she didn't know what Adrian Baloon was talking about. In the interview, she said that she never did father son. Do you or do you not remember when I sent the tea out there about
Yeah.
Lori Harvey and Puffy and all the other Trey songs and everybody else she was dealing with? Nelly. She did you know she was 26?
He was what?
26 years old.
Mm.
Respectfully,
You just gotta be over
she gets it
18.
honest. Okay, respectfully, she done probably seen some things, and it might be in the bloodline. So respectfully, she
Yep.
gets it honest.
It's the bloodline.
Not the it's the bloodline.
She get it from her
It's the
daddy.
bloodline for me.
She get it from her
It
daddy.
is the bloodline
Call it
for
like
I
it
thought
is.
it
She
was
get it
gonna
from her
get it from
daddy.
her mama, but hey, you know,
Both of them. Both of them.
both
Both
of them.
of
It,
them.
well,
it
you
take a
know,
combination. Take a combination.
The
but
price is wrong.
but you but you got to remember that Lori Harvey is not Steve Harvey's biological child, so it's not his DNA. It has to be from her mom.
Well,
She
he's
get it
getting
from her mom. I'm
Mm,
just
she
saying.
getting
okay.
biological
We don't
benefits.
hear about her dad, so Papa was a Rolling Stone then.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Because Lori, I mean, our mom and Steve been married for a while. What's your guys' point of view about Dr. Dre and Justin Bieber and some other artists selling their music catalogs for 200 million? I think Justin Bieber was like 100 million or something like that, but Dr. Dre is selling his music catalog for $200 million. Why do you guys think that is?
I'm gonna
Smart.
let the fellas go
Free
first.
money.
Shout
Where'd
out
you
to the
let
West Side.
Right. I
King
think that's smart. I mean, that's free money. And that's just like one platform. If you wanted to, you can go sell the catalog to other musical platforms. You got iHeartRadio. There's so many musical apps out here that you can sell your catalog to. That's just the tip of the crop right there. Somebody else gonna want to buy it too. Because if you
That's
ever
true.
noticed, a lot of Dr. Dre stuff is not on a lot of apps like YouTube and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's real smart. For
Mm.
some free money to me.
So he been sitting back there. That dude is another one with a big old head with a lot in it. You know what I mean? He got a lot of stuff in it. You know what I mean? His head is large for a reason because he constantly his wheels is constantly going. When he inked that deal with Beats by Dre, I was done. I was like, dog it. I
Right.
seen him at the club and I said, no. And I left.
Hey,
And Snoop was just
nah,
all
you good. You
linky.
good for that. You
Yeah.
seen, you know his background.
Right.
You was good for not letting him buy you a drink. You know.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Might you
Yeah.
might have had a whole new nickname, Black Eyed Peaches.
Bruised up peaches.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, you would have had left eye, I'd have been right eye. He'd have punched me in my right eye because my mouth too slick. I don't play them kind of games with with him. But Mir,
It's
what's
more
your
so
point of view on
definitely.
him selling his catalog at this point or different artists?
Uh, I feel like it's cool. He's getting up in age, and I know that a lot of times when he realized that he was going to be famous or he was going to have a good legacy, he started holding on to things for the future, putting his kids and the rest of his family in a position to profit for many years to come. And yeah, I like Dr. Dre, and there's a lot of artists I feel like, hey, the money's not gonna last, the music's not gonna last forever. You're not gonna be able to get on stage forever. You're not gonna be able to do these different things. So try to figure out some way where you can sell something and profit from it. Yeah, he had Beats by Trey. I mean Dre, not Trey. That's the stuff you get at the grocery store on the corner. Beats by Trey. But you know,
Hello.
yeah, he's definitely a genius, and a lot of them could take that money that they sell their catalog for and double it and triple it into other different things. And if they decide to make more music, they'll be able to do the same thing.
True. True, true,
You know,
true.
my
Very useful.
teacher's G-Way 6'5". We used to have this candy I used to buy from the store. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. It's nostalgic. It was called Now and Later.
Oh, you know what?
You can eat it now or you can eat it later. Hello,
Mhm.
and that's the move that I hear him doing with this one. It's like, yes, you could probably make 1 million a year for the rest of your life, and then it goes to your estate. Or you could cash in now for 200 million and reinvest that and make more on top of that now for your legacy. So I really hear legacy in that, and that is probably something that definitely Dr. King, respectfully, and Dr. Dre would agree on legacy,
Period.
leaving a legacy,
Period.
living the
Period.
dream.
And that's on period. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are watching Point of View with My Speeches. I'm your hostess with the mostest, My Speeches. And we got G-Way or No Way. Hey. And we got 6'5", me, he's 6'5" in real life. And we got my good sis, Jamila Joy in the box. We are going over some of today's celebrity news and gossip. Y'all done got me to where I'm like, oh, maybe I should invest in, I'm going to invest in, matter of fact, let me write that. I'm going to invest
I'm
in
gonna,
cannabis.
I'm gonna invest too. Let's do it. Cannabis,
Okay,
right?
I'm going to invest in cannabis. I'm also going to get all of my music catalog together and sell it. $35 today only.
Hey man, we was
Now,
What's
Today
my
that?
selling
only.
A-tracks out the
let me ask
trunk.
you my pieces.
Yeah.
Prince,
You stupid me.
Michael Jackson. I don't know that they would have made this move. Prince or Michael Jackson. I mean, they're not living right currently, right? But I don't know if they would have made this move because they've seen a bigger picture. But I respect his move because I think that he can definitely make something shake with it,
Oh
with what
yeah.
he's doing.
I respect that he waited because
Yeah, me
Dr.
too.
Dre's been out for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And if he
Right.
Yeah.
would have sold it too early, he wouldn't have got nowhere near that
He wouldn't have
amount.
got that. He wouldn't have got 200 million. 200
Nah,
million. Now, just to
What if
piggyback on
somebody else
that, Jamila,
bought his
actually Prince
catalog?
was the very first artist to sell his music digitally. He sold it online exclusively on his website. You had to buy his music from him, and
Yeah,
that
from
set the
him.
trend. And their heads started spinning like, wait a minute, if he could do that, why don't we do it on a bigger scale and we'll just get everybody's music? And they started doing that. You notice you cannot
right.
download none of Prince music unless you buy it. Period.
Exactly. And
You
that's what I mean
cannot
when I
buy
say
it.
Michael or Prince.
I mean,
They would have been like, "Nah, you're gonna come to us. We'll
yeah,
hire the people that need to become a
exactly.
online music, whatever, and you can get it direct from us because they're not sharing no coins." Hello, but I,
Exactly.
I do respect what G Way said about him waiting. It made sense.
Oh yeah, it does. It absolutely does. And I think that that's another thing too. You got to remember too, Jamila, that Prince and Michael Jackson both had met their demise before they could even get an opportunity to sell their
Absolutely,
catalogs respectfully.
absolutely.
Right.
Conveniently.
Isn't that convenient for them to be like their catalog to be worth so much, and then all of a sudden they pass away? I'm gonna leave that where it is. I'm an OG
Time
It's like if
travel.
conspiracy
somebody
theorist.
decided to buy
Illuminati.
other people's catalogs, you know. And instead of me being a company like Spotify, Amazon Music, those different type of platforms, buying somebody's music, what if, like, we'll say Kanye, because Kanye would be a person that would do stuff like that, go up and buy a bunch of different artists catalogs and sit on them until 10, 15 years from now and then sell them. Would that be wrong? Would they let him
Record
do
companies
that?
do it all the time.
Business.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they sell it.
so I feel like they'd be against one person doing that, but they'll let the companies do it.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure. I absolutely agree. Well, you guys have been completely amazing. I love this panel. This is really, really, really nice. Um, but we're gonna get out of here. G-Way, I want you to tell everybody when you stream, what you got going on the app, and then we're gonna go on around the room. We're gonna do a roundabout. Shout out to
Alrighty.
everybody in here. If you have a show, please tag it in the comments right now. If you're in the comments, whether your show is featured or not, put your show and your time in the comments. Go ahead, G-Way.
Okay, y'all can catch me tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Hood Feud. Y'all can catch me Tuesday with Gin and Juice at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Cut the Beat. You can catch my new show Wednesday, Battle of the Zodiacs at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also catch me at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. And then if you don't catch me then, you can catch me 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. I'm finna change my name to Mr. 9 p.m. because it seems like everything I do is at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
So
Eastern. Yeah.
right, right. So
Yeah.
please pull up on me, hit the fave. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. Much respect to the queens, the big bosses in here in the room. Honored to be here in y'all presence. I love y'all.
You're part of the T sipping team now. You can come back anytime you want to. Y'all make
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure
come
y'all
back to my
fave
tea.
up G Way or No Way. Period. Mirror, tell them when they can catch you and what you got going on the app at.
You gotta catch me early mornings, most days out of the week. A city near you. I got a show Wednesdays, 1 p.m. Eastern. How times change, past, present, future, social norms. And yeah, man, we out here. We hanging out with the big dogs. The shot callers. Right now we just sipping tea. You know.
It's the commentary. Sis, go ahead and tell the folk where you at. Okay, go ahead. You got to see. Go.
Hey y'all, it's Jamila Joy. Thank you so much for allowing me to sip this tea in the box. I felt like I was at VIP at the NFL. You feel me? I was up close and personal. I got to tap in with the audience. Make sure you tap in every Thursday for the feature show Create a Vibe, where we do a different theme stream each week. This week you don't want to miss it, Mars Peaches. This Thursday at 7 p.m. Hey, we took a break last week, but we're back in full effect. We're telling the unlikely story of two streamers that met on the tag streets. One was a princess, one was a street thug, and they're going to bring you a whole new world. So make sure you tap in this Thursday,
Okay.
7 p.m. A whole new world is going to be AV and I's third year anniversary. So you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much.
I
Hey,
like Doug's.
I know,
I
right?
know.
I,
I,
I'm
I
gonna
could
be
You
get
the
don't
used
like
to
young.
Doug's
this.
story.
I'm up in that thing. I'm up in that thing. And shout out to all of my panel. I appreciate y'all so much. G Way, 6'5" Mirror. He's 6'5" in real life. Jamila Joy, I love you, sis. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with these great, great, great streamers. Y'all tap in with them. Go support their live stream. They're worthy cause. All right. And y'all drop down. I don't want to kick nobody out of my box. I don't do that
All right.
until it's
I,
gunny
I like to
time.
be kicked out sometimes.
Do you? Okay, hold on. Oh shoot, she left before I could. And last but not least, we got my girl. Sister Love Queen is coming to the box. Yes! My
I'm
rapper.
speechless. I'm speechless. That's all I can say is I'm speechless. Can you hear me first of all?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Welcome, welcome,
Okay,
welcome.
thank you. So can we just do a little just have a tiny little itty bitty jam session?
Let's go.
You ain't even got to mute. Just hold on.
Okay.
I need y'all to move and groove. Hey, because I just come to welcome you to the point of view. on and on and on every Sunday at 6. Hey, come on, Sunday at 6 p.m. Hey, the point of view, my peaches and you. Come on and on and on and on and on. Sunday night, remember 6 p.m. Hey.
Y'all make sure y'all fave my baby. Y'all make sure y'all fave up all my panel. Make sure y'all fave up Sister Love Queen, Jamila Joy, 6'5" Meremere, G-Way I know way, period. I'm going to get me some dinner and then I'll come back for what's the word at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to see y'all a little later. Lala, thank you so much, baby, for pulling up. Shout out to all my gifters. I appreciate y'all so much. Say less, baby. Coach Mike, G-Way or No Way, Florida's finest, Jamila Joy, Lex the gentleman, it's Harlem, AV, Miss Divine. I see y'all. Rello, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. I'm going to give me something to eat. Okay, love you guys. Bye.